information. Total information we can call them as a entity information. Here in terminology of this SAP, see, look at this in the screen. Mass data plus application, I am getting a transaction data. Here what do you mean by mass data? Yeah, mass data means what? Detail level of any entity information, we can call them as a mass data. Suppose in this one, customer number is there. Customer number, name, customer address, customer phone number, customer city, customer location, all this coming as a detail level of information of the customer. Same like if you go for material number, material type, material group, like this is the detail level of information of the material. So that mass data means detail level of any entity information, we can call them as a master data. That means it will be detailedly giving the information for the data. That is here, if you go for customer is one of the mass data, material is one of the mass data, vendor is one of the mass data. Like this, we have a different mass data tables in the SAP. Okay, fine, let it be. Next, coming to the transaction data. What do you mean by transaction data? Data used to represent the transaction in business process is called transaction data. What is exactly data we are using into the to feed the data into the database is called transaction data, right? I'm merging mass data plus some application. With the help of this one, I'm getting the transaction data. See, yesterday we seen the Reliance Fresh. I went to the Reliance Fresh. I bought one atta 5 kg packet. When I went to the billing person, with the help of this atta is what, right? This is the mass data. With the help of this mass data, he is feeding into the database. He is getting the transaction data. That is, transaction is happening in the business process. That is called transaction data. In OLTP system, we are getting. Yeah.
Sir, master data and it's completely called detail level of information. What's the application again? So application
means what is the application you are using into the software? That is the software we are using for the based on the client requirement.
Okay.
Application means here software. What software you are using into the business companies?
Like SAP.
That means with the help of that one, I am merging that one. That means this mass data is feeding into the system, so that I am getting the transaction data.
Transaction data. Okay.
Yeah. Same like here in the OLAP system, some points yesterday we got. This is in the OLAP system, analyzing the data, read and write, summary and aggregated data, and also we have a different source system data and we extract into the OLAP system and generating the reports. Fine. Here, with the help of these, here in the OLTP system, I am getting transaction data, right? These transaction data plus some application I am merging, I am getting the report data, that is analytical data. You got the point? That is only from the, in the OLTP system, client will be feeding the data, right? With the help of these source data, I am bringing into the OLTP system, that is our SAP BW. Transaction data plus application I am merging. With the help of this one, will I merge these two? I am getting what? Analytical data. With the help of this report data, top management people will go for business decisions.
Sir.
Clear this?
Sir.
Yeah. Here next is, in OLTP system, database design is ER model 2-dimensional. In OLTP system, how the data will be designing in the internal image? Based on the ER model, entity relationship model, and it is having a 2-dimensional. Here, in the OLAP system, it is having a multi-dimensional model. It is based on the what is multi-dimensional model? Later I will explain. Here, come to this one. Yesterday I gone through this ER model, right? Some points. The basic structure of ER model to store data in the form of tables. Every table must have a primary key. Primary key means column or set of columns which maintains uniqueness in the table. Right? Okay, fine. How about this one? Next, coming to the MDM, multi-dimensional model. Here, one more point in the OLTP system is database is completely normalized. Normalized means what is the exact meaning? Means all the data getting in a single table. Suppose all the HR data plus finance data plus MM data, SG data, sales information, purchase information, all information will be in a single table. What happens? Suppose customer want to analyze the data only purchase order details. At that time, all the data will be in a single table. Means if you execute only purchase order details, that total database will be, you have to search for this one and you have to bring the only purchase order details. Means it will take the lot of time to get the data. So that it is more complexity. to get the data from the OLTP system. That is, if you want to go for analysis.
Sir.
This purpose only, because of this advantage only, they came out with multi-dimensional model. In the multi-dimensional model, what happens? They will be in the database design of multi-dimensional model. That is OLAP system database design. How it will be there means completely denormalized. Here is denormalized.
Denormalized.
Denormalized means what? Data getting splitted into different tables.
Different.
That is, sales information is separate, sales table is separate, purchase table is separate. Like this, materials, table is separate, finance table is separate. So that we can go for bringing the analytical, that is report data will be very easy, right? With the help of separate. That is the main advantage of the OLAP system. With the help of this one, easily you can go for reporting. Why? Because they don't have a huge data in a single table. In OLAP system, all the data completely in a normalized. That is, normalized means all the data getting stored in a single table. But here, data getting split into different tables, so that easily you can go for reporting purpose.
And reporting purpose.
Next, MDM again will have a 4 types.
4 types of MDM.
4 types. One is star schema, one is extended star schema, one is snowflake schema, one is hybrid schema. In companies, first they initially gone with InfoCube for InfoCube design. I told you modeling, right? In the SAP BW, modeling, what happens? They are building the structures. Before building the structures, based on what model they have to build the structure of InfoCube, based on this star schema only. First, initially, in SAP BW 3.5 version.
Sure.
Before going to this one, just I will use smaller. First, in SAP BW, first version is 2.0 came. Next, 2.0A came. Next, 3.0 came. Next, 3.1 came.
Sure.
When I come this one, next they came out with 3.5.
Sure.
Up to they are calling as a SAP Business Warehouse only. When a next version came into the market, that is BI, Business Intelligence. That is 7.0. Now latest version, the companies are working on this system only.
Sure.
Okay, Business Intelligence. They renamed as a, they upgraded some patches into the BW, so that they renamed as a this one. In before BW, these all versions has been installed on the web application server.
Sure.
Web application server. If you are installing some packages, means you are using Windows XP like this, right? Same like if you want to install SAP BW, means web application server is using. Same like here, when I come to the BI7 NetWeaver platform. Have you heard about NetWeaver? Yeah.
No, sir.
NetWeaver 7.0. In this one, one more name of this one is 2004S. NetWeaver 2004S means service pack. S means service pack. In the 2004, NetWeaver has been came into the market, so that they renamed as this. In the NetWeaver platform, SAP Business Intelligence has been implemented. Now, coming up next is SAP BW 7.3 coming next year. Already some companies in the US already, they are already in the market. This 7.0 is upgrading for 7.3. Whatever I am working also, same in my laptop also 7.3 version is there. No problem that one also. Okay. Forget about this one. Coming to the SAP BW, star schema. Multi-dimensional will have a 4 types of schemas. Star schema, extended star schema. Only 2 types of these schemas will be useful in our SAP BI. Why? Because first they came out with star schema. Star schema having some disadvantages. With the help of these disadvantages, to overcome this, they came out with extended star schema.
Sure.
What is exactly star schema? What will be inside it will be there. Later I will in-depthly, I will go for sessions will be going there, right? Extended star schema also. Why? Because based on these 2 schemas only, info keep design will be happening. That means how much data you want to store. Suppose I'm having a, suppose boss Srikanth, in the client side I'm having a sales information, material information, right? And one more is customer information. 3 tables will be there. First I need to identify the relationship between the customer table and the sales information table and customer information table. With the help of these 3 tables, one-to-one relationship is there, one-to-many or many-to-many. What is the relationship between these tables? Based on this extended star schema only, you have to go for designing the info cube design. Inside what is the info objects you need to create for this based on the extended star schema. Once you understand extended star schema, total modeling will be your in hand. That is because, why? Because based on this one only you have to work on the all the things in the creating a cubes, creating info objects, all things will be happening with the help of in the real time. That is the same. Okay, fine. No? These two, snowflake schema and hybrid schema, that much of not used in the our SAP BI. Only these will be used for SAP BODS. You know, have you heard about BODS?
No.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
Those persons will be applying for these schemas, not for our requirement. Huh?
Okay.
Okay, next. BODS, that is one of the tool, the data origin tool, that is not required for SAP BI consultants.
Okay, sir.
Those people will be working on this. That database, DBMS people will be there. Those people will be going for these 2 models. Only SAP BI, they require only star schema and extended star schema. Briefly, I am giving star schema. What is a star schema exactly inside means? A star schema is a multi-dimensional model. A fact table at the center surrounded by dimension table or mass data table inside the cube. So, boss, if you just when I explain now also you cannot understand. I will give the diagram of that one, and I have to in one by one I have to go for creating the objects. Then that time I will explain detailedly of star schema and extended star schema. Let it be this one. Okay.
Sure.
Just wait. When I'm coming to this one, how the data will be there? Suppose how to log into the SAP BI system. Already I started the server here. Are you seeing right?
Sure.
It is not started. This is our SAP server. What happened? Invalid credentials.
స్టార్ట్ అయ్యింది సార్, రెడీ ఉంది సర్వర్.
ఇంకా 2 ఉన్నాయి సార్.
అదే ఇంకా 2 సబ్ కాంపోనెంట్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా, అదే రెడీ ఉంది. టేకింగ్ టైం.
అదే మొత్తం ఇవన్నీ గ్రీన్ లెక్ రావాలి.
అవునవును, ఇక్కడ అన్ని వెయిట్ అండ్ ఎస్ కి రావాలి. సబ్ కాంపోనెంట్స్ అన్ని వెయిట్ అండ్ ఎస్ రావాలి.
This is the logon screen in the SAP. Once you start the server, from there you SAP logon, you can log into your SAP server. In real time, how it will be there, Srikanth?